Joemomma, if you're there, unmute your mic so I know you're there. All right. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. First time caller, long time listener. Probably about 3 years now. So thank you. I've really enjoyed all of you.
I've seen your name before, Yoggesothoth. That's a
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, yeah.
Cthulhu.
All right.
Yeah. So again, we'll go back way back in the ages to 1990. Before the internet really took off. And all the warning signs were there. So deeply religious family, ultra blue pill. She loves me. Met the girl at church. She was actually the teacher for my younger brother, 13 years younger.
Okay.
Same church, hit it off, spent some time together. It was great. Wasn't clicking. So it's like, okay, look, it's over. I'm going to go ahead and go to college. And much older than most people, but I'll go ahead and go to college. It's 300 miles north. We'll see you later. She follows me up.
Oh, no.
Ooh, well, okay. Well, so we continue to bump fuzzies. No problem. Things are going well.
Bump fuzzies.
Yeah.
And eventually we break up. Because the warning flag that, of course, you recognize now as clearly a red flag is I need constant attention and male validation. And I will find that on the internet. Now, I want you to go way back to the modem days.
Hang on, I got the sound effect right here somewhere. We'll take us back. Take us all the way back. Where are you, Dan? I got the dot matrix printer, and here it is.
That'll work.
There's the modem.
There's the modem.
There we go.
I remember 1990.
Constantly flirting on the internet. Now, again, we're still in church. And, I'm deeply religious. So by God, marry the woman. The woman is there. She strays, bring her back. The whole Old Testament shit. Well, we break up finally. So she's still up in the college town up in the north of California.
Oh, no.
And she immediately goes out and rides the Pogo stick. With any number of folks. And I'm done. It's like, okay, whatever. I'm trying, frankly, to get through 32 college credits a quarter. I'm slamming.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It's a hectic schedule.
It was tough.
So hang on. So she followed you 300 miles north.
Yeah.
Did you fuck up and give her the 10 dick?
I did repeatedly.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
No pun intended.
You never give him the 10 dick. You give him the 6, 7, or 8 dick. So it's like, I could take it or leave it dick. That's the kind of dick you give him.
Epic fail.
Again, all right.
1990.
Continue. You're forgiven.
All right. So we break up. She's off riding the pogo stick. I'm still slugging through school, doing any kind of odd job I can to make it through. Well, my roommates are actually at the bowling alley a couple months later, and they bump into her.
Oh, no.
And she runs over and says, hey, by the way, tell him I've broken up. I'm available so I can come back to him now.
Oh, yeah, that's going to work.
Total cocks.
That should have been your first question.
And that was the light switch. So the red pill suppository, straight up the ass, all the way through the intestines, out the mouth, and then back through the ass a second time.
Double pass through.
Yeah. Gotta lick the shit off the tip.
So I burst out laughing when they told me this. And that was the switch that flipped over to. It's like, okay, wait a minute. There was no such thing as MGTOW at the time. I mean, this is long before that existed.
No, that was back during the He-Man Woman Haters Club days.
Absolutely. And I was there with Alfalfa and, the fingers under the, totally me.
So was I.
So it goes back to, again, you don't understand just how fucked up things are until the internet came out and you realize, oh my God, they really are like this.
Yep.
Whatever happened to her? Do you know?
Yeah. Actually, I kept track. So school teacher, red flag.
Okay.
Retired a couple years ago. Living up in Northern California. Has a dog. Single. Absolutely no sign of any kind of companionship whatsoever.
Heavily invested in peanut butter companies.
I could.
You said she has a dog. She's living alone.
Wow. Wow.
Damn Skippy.
I'm sure she has electronic toys. I'm not sure the dog is actually, quite as close. Frank Zappa's song notwithstanding, "Nasty Poodle Chew."
Oh God.
But we'll leave it at that. But on the other hand, I walked away. I'm making mid-six figures and living the life. So
excellent.
That's my short story.
So where did you first when did you start watching us?
He said 3 years ago.
3 years
About
ago.
3 years ago. Yeah.
Have you watched a lot of our old stuff, or just watched the new stuff?
Watched a fair bit of the old stuff, and again, Purple Hearts or Green Hearts.
For Purple Hearts Final
B. Yeah.
That one is scary. That one really moved me.
Happens every day, man.
And that one actually got us by 2011. We were somewhere the beginning of 2011-ish. 115 lives saved by then.
Yep.
That one really, really hit home.
A lot of different film festivals too. Did a lot of traveling for that.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Speaking of the old stuff, Stuart Barton over on YouTube says, "What's the handyman habitat thing?" It's one of our old videos, I think, from season 2. So give it a search if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, actually, my buddy Sergeant Sportello, and I came up with handyman habitat.
I remember you were telling me about Sportello.
Yeah, the dude's hilarious.
Love all right, Joemomma, do you want me to take you out with anything in particular?
Well, I think a barrage is important. But maybe a singing pop is going to be a better move.
A singing pop. All right. I think I can do that. You have a good night, sir. Thank you for calling in.
Take it easy, brother. We should just call that liver licking pop.
Liver licking popster, yeah. Freak of nature pop.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.